with the director Alex Steffen, and you are watching Eclectic Arts Media.
If I can walk out of the ring the way I walked into it, I'm happy.
All right, look here. Hey, this is Alex Story from Cancer Slug. This is Cancer Slug, and you're watching Eclectic Arts Media. See, I said it right.
Going to somewhere like that and playing those places that all those bands that you listen to play.
Hello, your ruling cards!
Hello, my name is Richard Winslonaker. I play Hercule Poirot at Taproot and Murder on the Links, and you're watching Eclectic Arts Media.
And then I'm singing and I'm going, I'm not all by myself anymore.
Oh, whoa.
I know.
I mean, I'm with me every day, all day. But no, I get it.
Hello, my name is Kate Yeager, and I play Louise Seeger.
Hi, I'm Cayman Illica, and I play Patsy Cline.
And you're watching Eclectic Arts Media.
Even with editing, I get irritated. I'm like, but I get quite stubborn,
When you have limited time, you're just like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to go into the woods, I'm going to film myself.
Aloha, I'm Jake Shimobukuro, and you're watching Eclectic Arts Media.
I think I forgot your question, but I went on a different path, but it felt great.
And I need to keep as much hair as possible because, particularly in Hindley Street, no one's got hair. You'd fit right in, Mark. So.
The smoke went down for around the woods to surpass me.
Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm Mark Sugiyama from Eclectic Arts Media, based here in Seattle, Washington. And thank you so much for joining me on this Monday, the 6th of October, 2025. And I'd like to thank Johnny Concannon for joining me earlier today. It was fascinating talking with him about all of his drum work and the music directing work he's done and everything else under the sun. We had a really great conversation. So it was wonderful getting a chance to talk and speak with him. And I have a feeling that I will be having him coming back sometime in the not near future, but not far future either. Speaking of which, coming up, the next scheduled live stream that I have, and I just actually heard from this guest about 20 minutes ago, is Pina Del Rey. She'll have to correct me. She was one of the vocalists with Hindley Street Country Club out of Australia. She's been working on her own music and doing her own entertainment company since probably the last year and a half to 2 years. Fantastic vocalist. I'm really, really excited to talk to her. And that's going to be this Thursday, the 9th of October at 4:30 p.m. Pacific. There's a 17.5-hour difference, and that just changed recently because they just moved their clocks in Australia, apparently. So luckily I got that confirmed with her. Otherwise, I would have been waiting around with no one to talk to for an hour. And there's potentially one or two other live streams that may happen this week or next week. So if you'd like to know what I have coming up, please follow me as Eclectic Arts Media, one word, on Instagram. That's where I post everything first, and then some of that information migrates over to other social media platforms. And if this is your first time joining me on my YouTube channel, if you do me a huge favor, please hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you're on the Twitch side of things, if you could follow me over there. And if you'd like to support what I do, help me improve my backgrounds, my equipment, and anything else, or you just like the content that I put on my channel, there's a PayPal me and a Venmo link in every live stream that I do, both YouTube and on Twitch. So every dollar counts and helps me just keep this thing going. And that's only if you're in a position to do so, but it's greatly appreciated for all the donations that I have received this year so far. All right. It's always fun when I have a guest come back, especially if there's been, a chunk of time since the last live stream. So it's kind of like, where are you at now? I'm actually physically in a different home if I think about this since the last time, but let's get to the introduction. My guest today first joined me twice in 2021 and once in 2022. Since then, they have released new music, played a wide variety of rituals, and started another music project. So we're going to be talking about both things here. Please welcome back to the Eclectic Arts Media Virtual Studio in 2025, Anatoly from Nytt and From the Land.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
I'm doing really good, Anatoly. How are you, sir?
Yes, I'm well too. So it's morning here in Siberia. It's already minus outside, but it's very warm inside of home. So it's right now it's time for sitting home.
Okay, yeah, and over here in Seattle, it's autumn, so it's not getting cold like Siberia cold, but it's getting colder than the summer. So, and the leaves are all falling down. This is my favorite time of year over here, though. So I love watching the seasons change, and spooky season is here for all the Halloween stuff that happens in the U.S. And but yeah, it's great to see you after 3+ years.
Yeah, the same for me. Very great to see you.
Yeah, and also
the same haircuts like yours with you.
And thank you for your patience too, since I needed to reschedule this from a while ago. So I appreciate your patience, but I wanted to make sure that we did connect, and here we are. So
no, it's we already talked with you several times, so for us it's not a problem to find a good solution and time for it.
Okay, and Natasha and family's doing well.
Yeah, Natasha right now with our son, they are preparing for the school. Our son soon going to school, and Natasha right now help to prepare him.
Okay, all right. So this is like you were saying to me pre-show. This is really a perfect time, and you even gave me some more information. But for the public, you've put out different singles for each project recently. There's videos that accompany them. So let's start with the first song from Nytt that came out within about a week and a half ago. So what can you tell me about that particular track?
Yeah, it's the first single of the upcoming album. So in the February, we will release the next album, the new album. It will be dedicated only for Siberia. Only this time we are, 2 years, yes, 2 years. We worked with this material. We travel a lot of expeditions to Siberian tribes to connect with the people, to native people of Siberia. And this album will be dedicated only for these people, for native people of Siberia, and it will be the songs of Siberian tribes. The first single you can see, it's songs named Tigertai, Heavenly Sacrifice. It's songs, it's ancient traditional ritual songs of the nomadic tribes of southern Siberia. It's tribes who live in connection with Mongolian tribes, the same people, the same tribes. And it's songs dedicated to the heaven, the great heaven, the Tengri. The same like in Mongolian people, they pray to Tengri. Here in southern Siberia, the people just call them Great Heaven, but it's the same tradition. And the songs dedicate this. This year we spent a lot of time in southern Siberia, in the great steppes and the mountains, the beautiful mountains. They keep a lot of ancient places, like you can see in video. It's a stone painting, it's ancient stone painting, the pictures of animals, they hunt the peoples on the stones in the mountains. The people who live in tradition, they ride by horses. It's so beautiful people and so beautiful tradition. And yeah, we spend a lot of time there. And also shamans, it's southern Siberia. It's a center of the shamanism of the world. It's in southern Siberia. We keep the people not in the modern religions. The people right now, the people live in the ancient traditions and beliefs, and the shamanism, it's very important in their life. And in our video, you can see there one of the oldest and powerful shaman who provide his help for us for make this video and work for this song. So we are very proud to these songs and this video.
Okay, so based on what you just said, with like one of the most ancient shamans in the area that helped you with the song and the video, is this someone that you already knew, or did you have to approach them about being involved with the song and the project?
Oh, so I don't know. So right now, it's we are not only filming the video, and we have the videos. We recorded the videos. I hope maybe soon I will have time for this. We recorded this speaking just like the interview with the shaman, with this shaman. And but I need a lot of time for make the translation to English for people. And I think we will release this like the short videos, like the questions, answers.
Okay.
And also, yes, also we have some recordings of the traditional musicians who live in southern Siberia, and the old ancient traditional nomadic songs, just voice and playing on one instrument. It's very beautiful and very inspiring.
Okay, that sounds really fascinating to me, and I think like when we first talked back in 2021, a lot of Western audiences were first finding out about Nyttland and the background and how deeply you guys go into your lyrics and the beliefs and all the ancient things. That it's not some kind of surface thing. You go way down. I remember linguistically everything about it, and that's what I love. So when you listen to the music, you can feel it, like these ancient vibes basically coming from the music. It's because you've actually talked and worked with these shamans. You've worked with the ancient instruments and things.
Yes, it's very important because we are the first were historians, and for us, but it's not only about this. It's very important to be respectful for the people and for traditions and beliefs, because it's very cool when you go into some small village in the mountains and the people tell you, okay, we have the old shaman who living in his house on the side of our village. You can meet him, and you go in and you speak with him, and you understand it's very, very it's a true people, true. It's not like just for fun. It's really true people who believe in this. And also you can feel the real magic, real ancient magic when you speak with him, and he tell you about your life, some things he can't know this, but he tell you, yes, in details, and you sitting, okay, I believe you. So, and it's very net, and for us, it's of course it's like you tell the 4 years ago we speak with you about we are going more and more deeply in this in traditions and culture, and right now we are just only work with this. Right now we are just we spend a lot of time with connect with these people. We are studying from this. And we feel so many interesting changes inside mind, and we are really happy. We are glad that this our life going this way. So it's
It sounds wonderful, and the only thing I have of the equivalent here is that I met an actress who is a clairaudient healer, which means that she can basically look at you and kind of feel things that it's like, how do you, like you just said, how do you know this about me in detail?
Yeah.
She would tell me things.
Yes.
and this was from an actress, which I didn't expect at all. And she was like, "Mark, I know you were a teacher at one point in your life, weren't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was." And she was rattling off all these things. And I'm like, "This is really cool, but also really creepy at the same time."
Yeah, yes. The first time when you meet this kind of people, it's very creepy. So you some kind of okay, and how I can how I can feel, I don't understand what happened. But after this, when you start to meet more these people, this kind of people, and you start teaching, just teaching, and just listen them, and very interesting to meet these kind of people from the different cultures, different traditions, and they're very similar, and a lot of the similar things, a lot of the and it's very cool, very cool.
Yeah, and I could totally see that if I was around more and more people like that, and they can teach me things, and that's kind of like giving yourself to them and accepting it, instead of the first time I was kind of like, "Whoa, wait a minute, what is this?"
Yeah, it's true.
And there was another gal at a workshop that I was in. She was having people come up and hug her after the workshop, and the reason she did this was that most people will, and I do this, I hug to my left because I'm a right-handed person, so I go this way to somebody. And what she was explaining was that if you hug, in my case, to the right, then your hearts line up, and there's an exchange of energy between your heart and the other person's heart. So you should actually be hugging this way. I was like, I never in a million years would have thought about that until she brought it up. And so now I try to sometimes I still forget. Sometimes I still go this way, but I try to remember, hug to the right, Mark, hug to the right, so that your heart can actually line up with the person you're hugging.
yeah, it's true. It's a lot of, yes. And for now, it's very interesting to, we start to see little more than we saw before in the life and the nature around us. And it's I think it's cool. And of course, it's very right now, it's you can feel this in our music. We are looking forward to release to share our next songs, because we already finished the work with the album of Nytt, and the next song will be the very big difference, because it will be the songs from the another traditions. It will be the songs from the people who live in mountains and forests. It's also will be shamanic songs, but about the another people. Maybe you heard about the legend Dyatlov, about the expedition of Dyatlov, who it's also a lot of the films, it's Hollywood films also. Dyatlov, it's in the Soviet expedition to the mountains, and they was died very like something like the Blair Witch. Yes, and yes, and we recorded the song, this few songs of the tribes who live in these places where this expedition was was lost. So, and because yes, it's because in criminal reports we read about these people, this expedition was going to sacred places, the place they cannot go in. It's a closed places. It's they not for people. It's just for these tribes and for spirits. But this Soviet expedition, for them, it was not something sacred. We need to go, and they died. Nobody knows how, but it's very interesting. And these people right now, these tribes, they also living in their beliefs, in their traditions and culture. They're also shamans, and we filmed the next video for the one of the songs of these tribes, traditional.
Oh, interesting. That sounds. I think that goes back to what I was saying earlier. That the fact that you're going into these historical areas, that places where you weren't supposed to be going at all, and that this is really influencing the recordings of the music that
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna hear for
very
sure. Yeah.
beautiful.
So with this, the new songs and the new album that eventually is going to be coming out, are you recording, like, are you doing everything yourself? Like you're recording everything at home and out in the
Yes,
field?
yes, the same. We just, of course, we bought a lot of new stuff for studio, the new microphones, the new monitors, for headphones, different for studio. Yes, some new stuff for, but it help us to make the better sound, to work better, and we are very happy the sound of the new songs, the new album, and yes, and also we don't love to work with the another studios because in our home studio, in our own studio, we don't need to rush. We just sit in and realize our idea without time borders, without any borders, without ideas, time, and just spend time, what time we need. So all time of it's for us for making these songs, for making music, and this is the very important reason. Because I don't love to rush with the mixing and mastering. I know that it's not it's not traditional engineering work, like, because I know that a lot of the sound engineers, they told about you need to go you need to work fast, you need to took the songs and without stop just working. No, for me it's not my lifestyle. It's not about Siberia, because Siberian life, it's very, very slow. You know, you are also your family from Asia, from Japan, I know, and I think you know the Asian people, it's a very big difference between Western life, it's very fast. Asian life, it's very, very like it's a slow life. So yes, and we don't love to rush. For us, it's very important to just sit and wait and just understanding and back to work.
Well, I love that, and I think other musicians that don't have that opportunity with a home studio would love to do that, because you want to be able to make sure that it's going at the right pace, the right measures, and that you're not feeling this pressure like you must get this done by Friday instead of
Yeah, we have the same problems sometimes. We have sometimes our label, yes, you need to provide it this Friday, as you told. But I told them, guys, if I will provide you this Friday, we will lose the quality. Give me 1-2 weeks more, and you will have the better quality, the best. You will have everything we can provide. So, and yes, it's working. It's working.
Yeah, well, no, that's again that makes perfect sense to that you have this, you know, where you're at in your workflow and how you want these songs to sound, and they can't be rushed because, like you just said, the quality will suffer.
Yes, yes.
And I just kind of dawned on me that when we last talked, I believe you switched labels too, because you're with a different label. I think at least for Nyttland, that's putting out your music. Was it Prophecy? Is that right?
Yes, right now in Prophecy, we have the contract with Prophecy for 2 albums. The one album already released in May, and second album second contract album, this right now we're working, will be released the February 26th. So, and after this we will see. Maybe we will organize our own label, because right now, as I see the labels, it's not so important, because maybe if 20 years ago the labels played the main important role in the music industry, right now the labels, it's they only print the vinyls and CDs, and it's all.
You're right about that. That if you have the wherewithal, you can work as an independent artist and put out your own music and just kind of bypass the labels.
Yes, because I know right now there are a lot of famous bands and musicians who decide to stop the work with the label. They make their own label and just work with the music how they want. It's it's a lot of the pluses and of course some minuses, but we will see. We will see.
Okay. And maybe you've already touched on this when it comes to the music videos, including the recent one. But are you working with other people to film your videos, or are you guys taking care of all the filming?
We have the friends who help us, but the main job, it's our job. The filming, sometimes we ask our friends with the cameras who help us, but usually Natasha, director of our videos, also Natasha make the editions in our home studio, and I'm working with the color grading and all post productions with the video. So we are also independently in the video production too.
Okay. All right. Well, the best part of that for me, and like you said, there's a lot of pluses, there's a few minuses with labels, but in this case, with your music and your recording and your video, that you have control over how this comes out. That's huge.
Everything. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's very important because the video, it's also, we had the experience, the work with the other filming companies, the directors who don't understand our ideas. And for us right now, it's more fair to work our own stuff. Of course, it's cost very expensive. We need to buy some objectives, the cameras, everything of this, but it's working. It's working and it's help. So you can see how it's looking. I hope it's good videos.
No, it's great videos. No, they look great and they look very, very professional. So the work you're putting in and the money you're investing is definitely paying off in the product. So you're on the right path as far as I'm concerned with that. So if you can make that work where you guys are in control of what you're doing musically and again with your videos, more power to you because you have the talent to make it work. Some other artists I've talked to and interviewed, they kind of need some more help when they're trying to do this stuff on their own. It's like, you know what, I applaud your effort, but you don't quite have the skill set to be a videographer or an editor. You and Natasha, you definitely are not that. You have the skill set, so it looks really, really good and professional.
Yeah, so this is the one secret why usually in our videos you very rare see me and Natasha on one frame together. Yes, because usually I'm filming Natasha and Natasha filming me. So so next time you will see the video, you will see this. So usually in frame it's only me or only Natasha.
Oh, I love that little Easter egg nugget of information.
Yeah.
I will definitely go back tonight and watch that video and go like, okay, I see what he was talking about. I only see one person.
Yes, the most of all our videos, what we filmed ourselves, it's only this. It's in videos only Natasha or only me. With other people, yeah, it's of course it's maybe other people's, but usually it's only me or Natasha because it's. But sometimes like from the land, it's our friends filmed us. Yes, and it's working also. They just took the camera filming, send us to us all files, and we are working in our home studio.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, that's a perfect segue to talk about From the Land. And we were talking pre-show that when I first heard this new project of a dark country vibe, that I was really digging it, but I was also a little surprised to hear it because I'm so used to Nytt land that when this was, I'm like, oh, and Anatoly singing like, not doing throat singing, and there's a guitar, and there's
yes, I have guitar. Yes, it's.
And you're kind of telling me the story of how From the Land became a project. So can you kind of let the viewers know how that came to be?
Yeah, because it was the COVID time we had during the COVID, if you remember, we had a lot of free time, everybody. So, and we tried to do different experiments because, you know, my favorite music from the childhood, it's there's some kind of country music, folk music. I mean, the folk music, American folk music like Bob Dylan. It's my favorite, but it's Eagles, Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, you know, it's the Eagles of, yes. And we had some time for experiments. Maybe I asked our drummer, he also guitar player, very good player on guitar. Yes, I asked him, what about we can try to rearrangement some Nytt songs to country music? And as a result, 3 years ago, we finished the acoustic EP, the Ritual Blood of the West. It's 5 songs. The Nytt songs, just rearrangement in country music. It's released on Napalm Records. We filmed some videos, but after this, we of course we changed the work with the Nytt, like the folk music, but we don't finish to think about the future of this country, our country ideas. And Sasha Alexander, who our Nytt drummer, and also right now he is guitar player from the land, we decide with him, okay, we need to continue. But Natasha told us, no, I don't want, I don't have time. No, don't want, she don't have time for this, because Natasha have a lot of work with the Nytt and also with our home, with family. Yes, it's very important. And Natasha just want to send all her ideas to concentrate only on Nytt, not change the projects. And okay, she helped us to record just several songs, and one song she's singing, Would You Know? You show this fragment of this video on the start. And yes, me and Sasha 1 year ago, we finished recording of the debut album of From the Land. Right now, we're already finishing the second album. Because I told him, Sasha, when we finish the first album, we don't need to stop. Because some problems of some bands who recorded the first album,
Oh. Look like things froze for a second. So we'll see if...
yeah. So, and yes, and From the Land, it's our like other side of our creativity, other side of our minds. So it's the same. It's the songs from the land. It's not about usual life. It's a lot of biblical themes. It's a lot of the different about death, life and death, about the God and devil. About it's not special. It's not cause dark country. It's religious songs. No, I don't know how it's happened, but when we work with the songs, we see, yeah, this word, these lyrics, it will be great for this music. And so right now, the From the Land album we will release in November 21. It will be released on the small European label, just. Who help us to release this, who help us to print the vinyls, because From the Land will be released physically only on vinyls. We don't want to release this music on CDs, because I love the sound of vinyl. I have the collections of Johnny Cash American recordings on vinyls. It's one of my favorite. And also Marilyn Manson I have on vinyl. It's very cool to hear this kind of music on vinyl, and we decide that From the Land must be released physically on vinyl, because it's music for this physically released. So
Okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense that you would only release something that's going to be with From the Land in that style of music, that it absolutely works with vinyl and analog and that kind of warmth that you're going to need
yeah,
for country versus the kind of sterileness that can come from digital CDs and other formats of music, that it wouldn't have the same impact as it would doing it on vinyl. So that's cool to hear
yeah,
that you're going to do that. And also that you already have, the second album that you're working on. Like you said, you don't have these barriers. Like if you're already in writing mode and you got the first album done, and like you said, you can talk to Sasha and say, hey, you know what? Let's just keep working on to the next one. We're kind of in this flow, so let's gonna keep doing it. Versus having a label over your head saying, no, 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 no. We need to stop. You need to go out there and do shows now, and you need to do all this other kind of stuff. And then you record the second album. It's like, no, you could record 3 albums if you wanted
yeah.
to.
Yes. No, we have right now. We want to record the 2 albums. We want to just a little more promote our music to the world. To making the videos, to play the concerts, and after this, maybe of course, we after the second album, we will take the pause for touring. And after this, we will start already on the album. So
Okay, and I definitely want to ask about the From the Land. At least a couple. Well, I think there's at least 2 of the videos where they were shot, and there's like a motorcycle gang, motorcycle group that's in those
yeah.
videos. Who is that group? Is that a group you know? Are you part of that group? Who are those
No. It's our good friends. Yeah. In February, yeah, my very good friend who play motorcycle driver at the club, the member of the motorcycle club here in Siberia. But this is club, it's one of the biggest club in the, it's connect not only Siberia, they have the club members in the China, in Mongolia, because it's club from the southern Siberia. Yes. This guy called me and asked me, can we take your old acoustic country songs for the documentary film about our club? I told him, yeah, you can, but we have better. We have the not better, but we have more. We have the new songs of this album, this project, with the drums, with guitars, with bass guitar, with in the full sound. And we sent to these guys this music, and they called us. They asked us, okay, guys, we will have the final filming day in the main base of our motorcycle club. Can you come and play the concert? And we film this for for documentary. And also we will give you this material. You can do it with this everything. Yes, and we went there. In June, in middle of June, they filmed this documentary. We travel with Natasha, with Alexander, and we played a concert. We filmed this. We meet a lot of the new friends from the motorcycle clubs around of Siberia, Mongolia, and China, because it was the documentary about the big travel from Siberia to Mongolia, and like the special race, not race, I don't know how they call this. Just travel several thousand kilometers through the mountains, through the peaks and the steppes, and back home and we played the concert for them. And Natasha just used the frames from the episodes from this documentary and make the video clip from the moments of this documentary and our concert, and connect them to video clip about these people. And this documentary will be released next March or April, I hope. But we already have a video clip, so.
Okay, no, that's fascinating that that they're filming a documentary about the motorcycle club. So it actually worked out well for both of you. You guys got footage that you could do for your video. They got stuff from your music that they can put on
Yeah,
the documentary. So it was
yes.
a win. It was a win-win.
Yes, and for me, you know, before we meet these people, for me, usually the motorcycles, the members of motorcycles clubs was I did not knew about this about them anything, just only from the videos, from the films, from cinemas, from Hollywood, and here sometimes on the when you travel on the road, somebody and but right now it's I opened a lot of these people. For me, it's right now many of them became my good friends, and we already played on the festival 1 month ago. We visited and played like the headliners of the big festival of motorcycles clubs in southern Siberia.
Oh, cool. It sounds like you have a really cool partnership.
Yeah, yes.
building.
So right now, yes.
And I have to ask the question: do you ride motorcycles?
No, I have. For me, I love to off-road driving by my big car. We
Okay.
have the off-road car, the old Russian car. It's with big wheels, and it can drive any place. It can drive by the swamp, the mountains, anywhere. It's my favorite. I don't love to. I don't. I don't love to drive fast. I love to drive slow and everywhere.
Okay, that's cool. That you have an off-road vehicle that takes you, like you said, takes you everywhere through the swamp, through the sand, through the forest, and you can just kind of take your time because you know your vehicle will get you where you want to go. Then, yeah, that's nice. You got all these cool things. Is your vehicle ever going to make it into a video?
Yes, of course. It's a vehicle who help us to drive to the deep forests. Go into the any steps or anything. Just it's like my horse, my working horse.
Cool. So we have Knitland, we have From the Land. Is there a third project anywhere in your background that you're kind of messing around with, like something else?
I'm not sure, because I'm not sure we will have time for this. For right now, yes. For right now, we need to concentrate more. For right now, I'm full. I'm the full of the projects. I'm full of music, and I'm very happy to realize all my ideas in both sides, in the shamanic folk, and also in country music and rock and roll music. It's both sides of me, and I'm very happy to feel right now more full.
Well, that's great, and that also makes sense that you have, like you said, you have this side of you, you've got this side of you. Of course, you've got your family as well, so you have this whole you have this whole balance going on. So it sounds like you don't want to take on too much, because then things go out of balance, and then nothing's good at that point. So it's kind of like I interview musicians, but I also interview actors. I interview opera people. I interview that, and it's like I don't want to take on more than I already have, because it's enough. It's more than enough.
Yes.
And I don't want to watch my quality go down like this because I took on 3 other things. That's never any good. So and before we kind of wrap this up, I know you have your health is doing better, it sounds like, and you're just
right now, yes.
Yeah, and you're waiting to get to the point where you're going to be flying and going, basically putting full stress on your body so that you can play rituals and play shows. And I know that since we've last talked, which has been 3 years, you played a lot of rituals, a lot of things, because I've seen some of that footage.
Yes, I think that it was the problem with my health connected only with this, because this year also was the very crazy, because from January to mid of June we just touring. We played here in Siberia. We played in America, from Mexico to Argentina, all Central and Southern America. We played a nightliner tour in Europe, through the whole Europe, travel by the bus and sleeping in the bus. We played a lot of festivals in Europe, and I'm afraid my heart sent me the message, you need to just have some rest.
Well, I know myself and everyone else are glad that you're doing better, and
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're on the road to recovery, and like you were telling me earlier before we went live, that you've got that itch. You've got that itch to get out there and perform again.
Yes. We need to back to the road, because it's very important for us not only record the music, not only release the music. It's also important for us to play our music live. It's another energy. It's another experience. It's very important energy and experience. It's like the gasoline for the car.
Absolutely. I know even back when we did our first interviews, I'm like, boy, one of these days, one of these years, I'll get a chance to experience either Nyttland or From the Land or both of them live, because it's such a different thing just seeing concerts, period, let alone the type of music that you play, that I hopefully one of these days or years it'll happen where I can actually hear you guys. And I understand, especially what the way things are here in the U.S. now, it's hard for a lot of
No, I can tell you just the problem why we don't go into the United States to play. It's our booking agent. I asked him already several times. We need to go to United States to play the touring in the United States. I don't know what they're waiting, because this year our friends from Moscow, not from Siberia, from Moscow, they had tour in United States, not a problem. They have another announcement for next year also. And I asked our booking, it's the same booking agency, asked him already several times why we are sitting only in this. We need to go, because I know that a lot of people waiting us in the United States, and for us also. And we also will be happy to finally come to United States to meet other people there, just for connection. But we're waiting, we're looking forward, maybe one day.
Okay, well that's kind of peculiar that the same booking agent is getting somebody else over here, but then they're not getting you guys over here yet.
Yeah. I don't know how it's working, but
I can tell you that some of the bands that are similar to Nyttland, that are from some of the European countries, they do very well here, especially in the Northwest. They're selling out their shows to like places that hold any from 1,000 to 3,000 fans.
Yeah, I know, and you know that a lot of the people from the United States write us. They ask us why, when, where, and in comments in YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, everywhere, that people from the United States ask us about this. And I every time, guys, sorry, I don't know, because I will be happy, but I don't know. It's not depend from us. It's depend from the people who make the concerts.
Yeah, well, thank you for clearing that up, so everybody, all the fans out there, understand. It's like we want to come.
Yes. I hope maybe next year we will do it. I hope.
There we go. And so, yeah, like you said during this interview, you had so many things going on with both Nyttland and now From the Land. You've got all the recordings that are going to be coming out. So there's going to be like a ton of material coming out, which is awesome. And then by that point, I think you'll probably be getting the green light to get out there and perform rituals and then concerts for From the Land. And maybe the U.S. will be part of that. And even if it's not, just the fact that you're getting out there, that'll be great, because I'm a patient person. So eventually you'll get here to Seattle, and it'd be great to meet you and Natasha in person. But also,
yes, of course.
Just to take in the show, because I don't know how many times I've watched stuff on YouTube, which isn't the same, but it's just like, man, if I could be there when this stuff's happening and just kind of let it wash over me. It would be, I think, a life-changing experience. So But hey, Anatoly, it was great catching up with you and talking about both bands and projects. And if there's any time in the future as you're getting close to actually releasing, like you said, one album's coming out in November, I think.
Yes, the From the Land in November and Nytt Land in February.
February, yeah. So maybe it's already October now, but maybe like the one for Nytt in February would make sense to kind of come back together and promote that whole album release. If you want to do one in November, I'm perfectly open to that as well for From the Land.
I know. No, we can talk about all of this music in February, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm always open to it, and I love talking with you. And so thank you for taking the time. And
thank you for interest in talking with you. So it's every time.
Every time, it's cool. And say hi to Natasha for me, absolutely as well. And I will see you hopefully sooner than later. All right, take care. Have a good morning over there.
Yeah, have a good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.